So the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously take off your nail polish. My nails are at their absolute worst because I was testing nail polish colors and then I gave my sister a manicure and a pedicure yesterday, and so they're just totally ruined. This is the nail polish remover that I use, and then I just take little cotton pads and remover onto the cotton pad. And then all I do is just take off the polish until the nails are completely clean. I just moved because I figured the lighting was better here, but if you guys were wondering what polish I was wearing before I took it off, this is by OPI and it's called Wine Not Party. And it's just a deep wine color. My nails are a bit longer than I like them to be, but I like to do more filing than cutting. So, like for example, this thumb is just a lot longer than I'd like it. So what I do like that. So I just cut off the tip of it like this, and then I'm going to use my file. This one's from Revlon. File the nail into a more rounded shape. Right now I've been really liking rounded nails. Sometimes I like to cut them straight across and I like more of a straight line. But just for right now I've really been liking rounded nails. I filed it down. You guys can see that it's rounder and shorter than this nail. And filing is all personal preference. If you guys want to file your nails straight across, then you can do that. If you want to file them round, then you can do that. This one is too long for me, so what I'm going to do is cut off the tip, cut it to about that length, and then taking the rougher side of the file, I'm just going to file all in the same direction. So now that both thumbs are done, you guys can see that I have rounded both of them, and then I'm just going to do the same process to all of my other nails because, like I said, I like my nails a little bit shorter. Okay, so this hand's done, and you can see it in comparison. I just like them a little bit shorter than that side, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Alright, so next I'm going to clean my cuticles. My favorite thing to use is Disappearing Trick. This is from Essie, and I really like this one because it has this gel tip applicator, so you can like squirt the product precisely where you need it. And then my other favorite is the Sally Hansen Cuticle Remover. I'm going to be using this one in this video just because Disappearing Trick is clear and this one's green, so you'll be able to see this one on camera a little bit better. But for underneath my nails, I'm going to be using Disappearing Trick because it's easier to squeeze out. So I just take a tiny bit and I squeeze it underneath my nails. Whoops, a little bit too much. This is going to help get all of the dirt out from underneath your nails, and if you have any staining or anything, it's going to also help. On top of my cuticles, I'm going to be using the Sally Hansen Cuticle Remover. The only thing with this one is it has like this blunt edge, so you don't really get quite as much control when you use this as you do with the Sally Hansen Disappearing Trick. But I mean, it works, and then that way you guys can actually see it on camera. On top of my cuticles, I'm going to be using the Sally Hansen Cuticle Remover. The only thing with this one is it has like this blunt edge, so you don't really get quite as much control when you use this as you do with the Sally Hansen Disappearing Trick. But I mean, it works, and then that way you guys can actually see it on camera. And then for cleaning underneath my nails, I'm going to be using one of these tools. You can get them in like manicure sets that you buy online. And I'm just going to take this hook edge and gently, you don't want to use a ton of pressure, because you can hurt yourself. Like, you'll go too deep in the nail bed and you can like cause problems up under here. So what you're going to do is just take it and you're just going to go right underneath the nail and take out the disappearing trick. And then there's going to be gunk on the end, which is gross, so just wipe that on a paper towel. And then I'm just going to do that for every nail. You'll see gunk, wipe it off. So then once you've cleaned underneath your nails, you can start pushing back your cuticles. And all I do is use one of these tools. Again, they come in your basic manicure kits, and I'm going to be using this spoon side and push back my cuticles. I personally don't like to cut my cuticles. I've cut them a couple times and they've gotten infected, so ever since then I've just not cut my cuticles. I'm not for it. And then you can scrape off the dead skin with the other side. Okay, so now my nails look like this. I've pushed back all my cuticles, and I'm just going to take another cotton pad and more nail polish remover. I'm going to wipe away all of the cuticle cream. For my favorite part, buffing. This is how I get my nails to look shiny without even having polish on them. Mine are already really buffed, so I'm not getting buffing blocks. And then they'll come in different colors. Mine just happens to be blue, mahogany, and white. Sometimes they're pink and orange and green, but you'll start with a certain color and then go to the next color and then end with the other color. So for this one, you start blue, then mahogany, then white. And you're going to buff it out. Go to the next side, which is the mahogany one. And then you're going to end with the white side. So and then it's shiny again. This one is definitely shinier than all the rest. And then there's my thumbnail just buffed out. So I'm going to do a little bit of a light buffing to the rest, and then we can keep going. All of my nails are buffed. I can start applying polish, but just before I apply polish, I like to take an orange stick and really quickly just push my nails back one more time. First thing I do is apply base coat. This is Bonder by Orly. It's my favorite base coat. It's a rubberized one. And then you're going to want to let this dry for about a minute or two, just so that it's completely dried before you start putting on polish. Today for polish, I'm going to be using Totally in the Dark. This is Nicole by OPI. So there's 2 coats. And then over the top of this, I really wanted to try putting over the edge. This is a gunmetal gray. It's by Essie. So there's what that looks like. And then for top coat, I'm going to use my favorite Seche Vite Dry Fast. And while the top coat was drying, I stuck little gold studs at the base of the nail. I thought that would look cool. I don't know how much I like it anymore though. And then I do cuticle oil. This is Essie's Apricot Cuticle Oil, and I just basically put this all over. Alright, and this is the end result. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to come follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!